Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you are going to be listening to, it comes from a narration of a message that I received and I posted it earlier on. The message reads like this: Hello, my brother. How are you? Can you please post my story as hidden identity? Currently, my brother, there is a woman. This woman, she is blackmailing me. This lady that is blackmailing me, she is a South African lady and I come from Zim. This lady that is blackmailing me, she is the daughter to my landlord, and I do not know what I should do about this issue of me facing this blackmail. What happened to me is that me and my wife, we are both orphans. She lost her parents as well as I lost my parents. After we had grown up and gotten married to each other, we then came here to South Africa and we started having our small family here in South Africa. So the kids that we had left back home in Zim, our relatives, they used to take care of our kids. But when your child is being taken care of by someone else, there is always a problem, because the challenge that we were facing is that on most occasions our relatives, they were always complaining and they will be telling you that there is no food, the child is very naughty, things like that, and we didn't know what to do anymore. That was when me and my wife planned that it was far much better that our kids, we should put them through boarding school, private boarding school. So we planned, and at the same time, me and my wife, we then said that it is far much better we look for our own place there in the village, so that we can start building our own house, so that by the time that we would have retired from working in South Africa, we can have a peaceful home. So all the year, like last year, me and my wife, we had been buying some building material, and after we had bought the building material, we then sent it to Zim. And this building material, it was there in the village from where me and my wife comes from. It happened that in December, my wife, she then went back home. I wanted her to sort out like our children's place where they were supposed to go and study, as well as making sure that the builders can start digging the foundation of the house that we were building. So when my wife went home, even though she had went earlier before the festive holidays had begun, she was supposed to return back here to South Africa before Christmas so that I can be with her. This was our agreement. But when my wife arrived in Zim, she then told me that it was like raining each and every day, and there was no way that the builders could start digging because of the heavy rains and the flooding. So my wife stayed there in Zim. Whilst she was there in Zim, at the time when the rain had cooled down, that was when the builders started working. So I said to my wife, since these builders have started working, why don't you come back? But you know women, what they are like. She was very stubborn. She said that I want to make sure that this project is being handled properly. I do not want these builders to steal our building material. So what I want to do is that I want to see like how the way that they operate when they will be pouring concrete into the foundation, and after that stage, then I can come back to South Africa in peace. I said it is fine. So me and my wife here in South Africa, God had managed to bless us. Like as for me, I am earning a lot of money. This is about 9.8 thousand rands a month, and my wife, she is also earning a lot of money. So we have been living a very comfortable life. But when my wife went back to Zim as a man, I started to feel very lonely. But I didn't want to cheat on my wife. Usually, what I would do is that I'll just get into the room, then I'll start watching a movie. So at the place where we are staying, we are currently staying in a neighborhood whereby it is just a colored community. So the daughter of the landlord, one day she knocked on the door and she said, why are you just watching TV when it is during the Christmas holidays? I just told her that this is what I wanted to do. She said it is fine, and she started watching the movie with me. The more that we spoke with each other, the more that I looked at her, the more that I got attracted to her. Since I was a man who was going through a drought, not having a woman close to me, and I just wanted a woman to make love to. So this was an opportunity for me. One day she then just suggested that we should go out and have some fun, just chill, no love, no what. So we then went out, and whilst we were at that restaurant, I then saw that this woman, she is really beautiful. And at that time, I was not using my brain to think, but I was using my manhood. When we were coming from that place where we had gone out eating, that was when we started making out, and we entered into my room, and I started sleeping with her. And when we were sleeping together, no one even had the thought of using protection. And after that, our relationship, it continued. Now this South African lady, she is blaming me. Her reasoning is that when I slept with you, unlike other guys that I have slept with before, we were using protection, but I chose not to use protection with you. So it should mean something. You cannot just sleep with me and you tell me that very soon your wife will come back to South Africa. What are you going to do? I want you to treat me the same way that you treat your wife. Like recently, after I had gotten paid, she said that she wants girlfriend allowance. Okay, that was fine. I gave her the girlfriend allowance, but now I am thinking of the future. I don't know if I'll be able to manage this thing, because right now my kids are going to a private school, and my wife as well. I have to give her some money. And this lady, she is saying that each and every month she wants something that is called girlfriend allowance. So I've been thinking about it, and I wish that if only the job that I have been trained to do was a job whereby I am able to do some piece jobs during the weekend, I'll be able to manage these relationships of mine now that I have two women that I am with. But the job that I am doing, my brother, it is a matter of me going and sitting in the office and just pressing at the computer. There is no one who can offer me a piece job just to do that over the weekends. So this colored lady, what she told me is that I do not want things to be hard for you. I know that you have many responsibilities. You pay rent, you take care of your kids and your wife, you buy food. All that I want from you is girlfriend allowance. She said that she is going to make it easy for me. She says that she has some clothing accounts. So what she will be doing is that on a monthly basis, she will be going to those clothing accounts and take out some clothes, and she will be taking it on credit. And I am the one who will be paying off that credit a little bit by a little bit. She said that the money that she wants in cash, it is her girlfriend's allowance, as well as for the money so that she can make up her hair and to do her nails. She said that after every 2 weeks, she needs to remove her nails as well as hair, making up her hair. So I don't know if I will be able to handle this lady that I accidentally slept with. I feel like she is blackmailing me. Should I just tell her that we cannot be in this relationship? And I am afraid that even if I try to run away from this lady, the way that she did me, my brother, I feel so stupid, because I told her some of my secrets. I took her and I went with her to my workplace because she had been nice to me in bed. I revealed everything about my life to her. Even if I try to run away from this lady, it means that I have to stop going to work, because she will just come and confront me at work. I am very confused. And now that my wife will be coming back, she said that even if my wife will come back, I have to know that I have two women, and each and every month she will be waiting so that she can collect a girlfriend's allowance from me. Please advise me, what should I do?